This is me, hiding in some of the most famous Roblox thumbnails with millions of views. But you might be wondering why I'm doing this. I'm a Roblox thumbnail artist, which means that I have contact with many popular YouTubers. So today, I'm photoshopping myself into their thumbnails. If they approve it, I get a point. If they reject it, you get a point. And if I win, all you have to do is subscribe. But if I lose, one of you is getting 5,000 Robux. Oh, and to make things even crazier, the thumbnails I hide in will get more and more popular as the video goes on, starting with a 1,000 views thumbnail. Meet Brandon.
Finally!
An up-and-coming Roblox streamer who happens to be one of my thumbnail clients.
Thumbnail by StrawBerrie.
And when I made this thumbnail for him, I thought of the perfect opportunity to sneak into his thumbnail. So, after about 15 minutes of work, I managed to hide myself in the back and sent him the thumbnail. And later this video, I will be checking which YouTubers accepted the thumbnail and which ones didn't. So let's sneak into the next thumbnail that has 10,000 views. Our next victim is Par, a popular Rivals creator that recently switched to other Roblox games. And when he commissioned me to make this thumbnail, I knew I had to sneak in. So I went into Blender and positioned myself behind one of the trees in the background. Then I rendered the image and started up Photoshop to put it in the thumbnail. I put myself behind the tree, did some lighting changes, and added a shadow. Now all that's left is sending it to Par. But keep in mind that these are only 2 out of all the thumbnails we will be hiding in. And at the end of the video, I will be hiding in a video with over 1 million views.
The next day.
When I woke up, I immediately checked my DMs. I saw that both Brandon and Par responded. And remember, if they reject the thumbnails, I have to give away 5,000 Robux. So let's see what Brandon thinks of the thumbnail. Brandon accepted the thumbnail, which means that I earned my first point. And there I am, in the background of his thumbnail. Now let's check what Par replied to me. But there is one problem. You see, when Par uploaded his video, he did an A/B test. That means he picked 2 thumbnails, and YouTube chose which one to show. The thumbnail I hid myself in didn't win the test, so technically, I didn't actually make it into the thumbnail. That means you guys get a point, so it's 1-1 now. Let's hide in the 3rd thumbnail that has 50,000 views.
Don't come up here. Oh, goodness me.
That is Voltraz. He's one of the funniest people I've worked with, and he has some of the most chaotic videos ever.
Sorry, back there.
He has achieved over 30,000 subscribers with his MM2 content. But today, he decided to record a Rivals video. So when he commissioned me for his thumbnail, I started thinking of a way to sneak in. So let's go into Blender and cook something up. I found this plane model, and I think it would be funny if you can see me jumping out of a plane in the background. So let's pose my character real quick. Now all that's left is adding a parachute and rendering the image. I will blend it in with the background in Photoshop. So the first thing I do is adding an exposure adjustment layer. Something like this should be good. And finally, I'm giving the plane a slight motion blur so it looks like it's flying. For my character, I added a nice camera raw filter to adjust the lighting and colors. And last but not least, a small Gaussian blur. If you're watching the video and actually enjoying it, make sure to check if you're subscribed. It would help the channel out a lot, and it's completely free. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. Drew is arguably one of the best upcoming Roblox creators. He runs multiple channels, and time after time, he's proven that he knows exactly how to go viral on YouTube. So I figured I'd sneak into one of his videos as well. When I was recording this, Drew was about to post this video, and when he showed me the thumbnail, I thought of a funny way to hide myself in it. If I take the texture from this huge tomato and edit it a little bit in Photoshop, I can overlay it on the texture of my Roblox avatar I exported earlier. This is how it turned out. I can use it as an image texture on my rig in Blender. So now I can give the rig a pose, so it looks like I'm hiding behind the tomato. And finally, I'm going in Photoshop to blend it in. I added a drop shadow and a highlight, and finally, an exposure adjustment layer to match the colors of the original thumbnail.
The next day.
Both Andrew and Voltraz have replied to the thumbnail. Let's see what Voltraz has to say. Voltraz said yes and updated the thumbnail, which means that I earned another point, and you can see me in his thumbnail on YouTube now. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, because we got one more DM to check.
Bro, StrawBerrie, I just woke up. My girlfriend cheated on me, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm not letting you sneak into my thumbnail, little bro. Like, come on, are we serious right now?
Yeah, that didn't go as planned. This means you guys get another point. Let's hide in a thumbnail with 500,000 views.
Yo, what is up?
This is philhood. He is probably one of the most hilarious Rivals creators.
Hello, Nazni.
Phil has reached the highest rank in Rivals multiple times and is known for being the best default loadout player. With over 100,000 subscribers, he has become a staple of the Rivals community.
100K.
But let's go a few months back to when Phil ordered this thumbnail from me. In this video, he broke 15 YouTuber world records, and the video did really well. So I decided to secretly hide myself in this thumbnail. So first, I'm gonna move my rig all the way to the back, so it looks like I'm standing on the arena map behind the target. Then I'm going to pose the character, and finally render and go into Photoshop. I will first drag the render in the PSD, then make a rough selection of where I want to mask my character. Press Ctrl-I to inverse the mask, and finally clean up the mask with a white brush. Last but not least, I'll add a tiny bit of exposure. And that's it for philhood's thumbnail. I sent the thumbnail to Phil, and later that day, he sent a reply. And luckily, he accepted the thumbnail. This means I earned another point. And remember, if I win, you have to subscribe. But if I lose, I'm giving away 5,000 Robux. Let's hide in the very last thumbnail, a Rivals video by kaim with over 1 million views. Kaim makes some of the most high-quality Rivals videos on the platform. His editing and storytelling makes him stand out, and he has grown his channel to over 200,000 subscribers. Kai is able to go viral every time he posts, and he even hit trending once. I will be hiding in this thumbnail with over 5.6 million views. Alright, so as you guys know, I'm gonna hide in this thumbnail right here. And I think it would be really funny if you can see me in the sniper scope of this Apple guy. So to get a sort of fisheye effect, I will change the camera type to panoramic. Let's zoom in a little bit and change the resolution to 1000 by 1000 pixels. This already looks really funny. This should be good enough. Let's render and go into Photoshop. So first, I will put the render in the right position. Then, I'll add a mask and erase the parts I don't want. Now let's add a camera raw filter for the color correction. This looks really good, but to make it less noticeable, I'll lower the opacity. And that's it for the last thumbnail. Kai let me sneak into his thumbnail, which means I win the video, and all of you have to subscribe. But don't worry, I will still give away 5,000 Robux to a random sub, so make sure to comment your Roblox username down below. Make sure to like the video, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.